Sorry, I was hunting legs. I didn't see you pop in. You're gonna show me the watch your toes.
Oh, toes.
Uh,
So, particles are fun.
yeah, and we're both tired, so we're gonna have some fun.
Instead of.
Calvin, you already are holding my mouse.
I know because I gotta. I'm gonna. Because I will show you things.
All right. Okay. I'm just you.
So,
we talked about this before. You're like, I noticed that I start grabbing your
like,
mouse, and it's like, oh.
you could do like create other particle system, right? And this creates instantly like a little
Whoa.
particle system. There's all these values and stuff.
Whoa.
But this is the shuriken particle system.
What?
It's a Unity thing. You can pause and
Okay.
simulate and stuff. You can do. It has so many options and craziness, and I have no idea how to use it. I've never used it.
Okay.
So we're not gonna do that.
Oh. Okay.
But it's there. And
Okay.
I probably you should learn it at some point. And
Are
somebody else
you
should.
not using it because it's too complicated?
No,
Or
it's just
why
couldn't
did
get
you
it to
use it?
do things that I want it to do, and I can get the other older version to do the things I wanted to do. So I don't,
Okay.
I'm like an old man, a grumpy old man that's bad at things.
You haven't learned any new tricks
No,
recently.
none.
I see. Hello,
And
Portal.
I really like the way it renders this whole thing. So, party. So what I do is I go in here and we go to effects and all this crazy stuff. Legacy particles.
Legacy particles.
And then we get we're gonna get a ellipsoid emitter.
Why ellipsoid? What?
Okay, so there's different types of emitters.
You're like already rushing me through a ton of stuff super fast.
So you could get there's two types of emitters. There's a ellipsoid emitter, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's an ellipsoid. You can make it. You can make it a circle. You can make it.
But it's always in a roundy shape.
Roundy rounds.
Okay.
And then a mesh particle emitter, which requires you to have a mesh. So I do things like I'll get like a mesh ring, and it'll emit out of the faces on the mesh.
Okay.
And so I can have the particles all coming towards the center. All kinds of cool stuff like that.
Sounds like fun, yeah.
But this one's useful for what we're doing. We also are going to get a particle animator.
Okay.
And it needs a particle renderer.
Right, so that we can actually see it. Whoa, it's got like little horrible fuchsia dots all over it now.
Fuchsia dots.
Fuchsia
dots.
Best
kind of dots.
Yay!
So this also is going to need a material so that it doesn't look like fuchsia dots.
Yeah.
So we're going to create a material. And we're going to set the shader on this. Oh, first we got to name it. Party.
It's already a new material.
Matte. I don't know what we're using that for.
Okay.
But this is the one we're going to do. And then you go to particles.
Okay.
And then you have these different particle types to pick from.
Okay.
They all do different things exactly like Photoshop style kind of things, right?
Right.
So additive, alpha blended, and multiply.
Yeah, there's visual different ways of.
Yep.
Okay,
We're gonna pick additive so that it's bright and nice, and get a texture for it. There's a default particle, which is really useful to kind of test it. And then we take this party mat and put it on our party culls.
Okay. Now it's those sparkles.
Now you got little sparkles. That's great.
Okay.
So if you select a particle emitter, it
yeah, it emits particles.
Right, it'll animate right in the editor, which is nice.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's cool.
And it's in simulate world space, which is fun. You can also turn this one off. And then it will stick to your thing.
Which is what we're gonna want.
Maybe. This might be cooler because then we can have trails.
Okay. I guess if so long as they're concentrated like this and then it trails off afterwards, it'll be okay.
So all of these values are all kinds of cool.
Okay.
Like all kinds of things. Okay, so minimum and maximum size, you can put this up to like 5 and get these giant whoosh.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty awesome. Just play with this. This is like so much fun. Let's bring it down a bit to more manageable. You can adjust how long they're alive. You can put this on like
energy is like lifespan.
And then they flicker.
You also don't get nearly as many of them on the screen.
Yep, they gotta change everything. So then you put these up to like horribly ridiculous. I don't suggest doing this, but you gotta do this.
What does the mission do? That means how many there are?
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Then you can set like velocities, like world velocity.
Mhm.
Put this to 1, and it goes right.
Is there like a
But that now like however you rotate this, because it's at world velocity,
it's always going to be in the single direction.
right?
Makes sense.
So if you put local velocity,
Right.
it'll always
Whatever
go
way
off
you're
and
pointing.
yeah, whatever way
That
you're
makes
going.
sense.
Cool.
Yep. What's earned?
Random velocity is a lot of fun. If you put this
Oh.
to like 1 on all of them, it's gonna go.
Oh, so it just generates and they go out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yep.
Sweet. And then there's
So that's
tangent.
good ways to do like so these do all kinds of things
We're
that are
gonna want to use
complicated.
local velocity, but we're gonna want to attach it to something that's not it.
Yeah. So that yeah,
Right.
you're getting how it goes. You can also set the animate the color and set each of these to a different color, and they'll run through.
Rainbows.
Right? So you can get like cool
This
fire
is
effects.
how you use the rainbow fart propulsion in Legend of Dungeon.
No,
No?
that's a totally different type of effect. I use a trail renderer for that.
Trail
And some particles, but
Okay.
mostly the trail renderer.
Oh, alright.
Yep. Because those go like in bars.
They're
of light.
unbroken.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Right. So you can set also this.
Rotation axis. Okay. Yeah.
There's a bunch of things. You can make it size grow. You can make them like.
Start big and get small.
Or the other way around.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also, oh, here's the ellipsoid emitter size. So you can set this down to 0, and it'll go into a single point.
Oh,
Right.
that's the size of the thing.
Yeah.
I
So which is
see.
cool, because then you could put this like at 1, and they're coming out of the center, right? Instead of out of anywhere inside of their range, right?
Yeah.
That's useful.
You can also have it only randomly go out on a single axis. That's interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, there's all kinds of things to play with in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, which I think we should do for a lot of the effects here, is nope, effects, legacy particles, world particle collider.
So the particles actually bounce off of things?
Yeah, this is fun.
Okay.
Let's first reset the rotation. Oh, and yeah, it's on Z, it's there. Perfect. So if we go over here, that's on. It's pretty cool. So that'll be cool because you can set them on layers just like, and they work with the physics system like that. So you can have it not go through the shield, and then yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yep, and then yeah, you can attach them to things, right?
You just child them.
And then you can access these types of things via script. All of them.
Let me give it a shot and see how badly I break everything, I guess, right? I mean,
That's fine.
that's what I'm doing. And you can actually attach different, like, shapes to it. It doesn't have to just be a amorphous spot, right?
Different shapes.
Like, if I wanted it to be little stars or something.
Oh yeah, then you just change the texture. You have
Do
to
we
make
have
a
a little
texture.
star texture?
I can make you one.
Don't we have one somewhere?
Oh, probably. I'll get you.
You should have one from like N8. That would.
Yeah,
That's what I was
no,
thinking.
I want. It would be like not a pixely star.
No, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I'm gonna play with this, I guess. The only thing that's gonna use these is the ship.
No. You're gonna use these all over the place.
For what?
You can make a star field come out of the back. You could put an emitter across the bottom and shoot up stars slowly. Okay.
But isn't it like computer heavy?
Nah, these are fine. Now, do you see how many particles I use in like Legend of Dungeon? Crazy truck tons of particles.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. As long as we keep the amount of them we're having at once down, it'll be fine. And then what we can do is we can even make it so that when asteroids hit other asteroids, there's a little poof that goes off. We can make it when the asteroid explodes, it goes.
It has little pieces of its. Yeah, I would definitely want to do that. Actually, that might be a fun one to do first. Can I make it hard instead of this soft? Maybe if I make the size exactly the same all the time? No, it's still glowy.
So there's all kinds of settings in there. So just play around. If you want to change the way that they render, go to the bottom and change the particle type to like.
I don't know what any of these
So
actually
okay,
mean.
so particles. You're in particles.
Right.
Alpha blended is going to mean that they are they don't. See, right now we're in additive. So when one overlaps the other, it adds.
Okay.
Alpha blended is just they all
They're
have the
just
same
equal.
values together.
Okay.
If you do vertex lit blended, it's going to use the lighting system to try to figure out how to light them.
That sounds complicated.
Yep.
What's additive multiply? Or
It sounds what it is. It's going to do different calculations on them. Multiply is going to make it very dark. It's going to darken out things. That's what you'd use for like dark smoke on something.
Oh, I see. And alpha, you said, is just is the way it is. Oh no, weird. There's like blackness all over them now.
You got
Okay, alpha.
blackness?
Yeah. Look,
Where?
like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Whoa.
But here it's going to look like that. Oh, the other. Oh, okay, so I see. Go back down to the color things. Okay. Yeah, you've got. Whoa! Stop! Just stop! Stop for a second. Leave it there. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hey. Hey.
Scroll all the way to the
I'm
bottom.
learning. This is all
Your
awkward.
color tint. Click on that. So you can change your alpha levels, right?
Oh.
And your color, but don't mess with the color too much because you can change your color in the animator. No, don't click inside the bar. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but.
It just makes
Oh yeah, it does a little
more
bit.
invisible.
Yeah. So leave that all the way up because where you want to change this, and put that all the way to white. Right now, that's a good base to start from. And now change the. Scroll up and go to your animator. You change those to different colors and they'll do that. But right now, I think it's not alpha sorting them. They're all rolling over top of each other. Try a pre-multiply. Is that more what you wanted?
I don't know. I can barely see it. It's like a giant
Look over
boxy
here.
thing. Yeah.
That's what it's really going to be. It's showing you the actual outlines of the particle measure. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're gonna smack into something hard. The back of the chair. Actually make an asteroid of a solid particle, and when it gets shot at, some bit explodes.
I wouldn't use particles for that.
Oh.
You could form it out of other stuff and have it pop
We can make particles come off of asteroids when they explode, but I think the idea of a piece of a particle coming off isn't really how it works.
No, you can't put code on. As far as I know, you can't put code on individual particles. You can only so that's not useful for all kinds of things that we want to do with the asteroids. Man, I'm tired. You could make your own particle system and then do that though.
I don't know what these colors even do. I don't know what. Oops.
What? Why don't you know that?
It doesn't do anything.
Did you? Okay. You've set the first one there.
Yeah.
You're zooming out. Let's take the camera temporarily and change its size down here so we can see what you're doing. Then you can see that you're just slightly red there.
Just slightly red there.
It's the first part of it. Each as the time goes through, it changes the color.
Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting. And ellipsoid particle emitters are the ones to use for
all of this stuff that you're doing.
Even like the star field?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what we can do, you can make an ellipsoid particle emitter, right? That's because we're doing 2D. You don't need them to be that.
Okay. My camera space is here. Okay.
I just changed it so that it works really easily. Don't worry about it right now.
Okay.
Well, that's so you can preview the particles.
Right.
Easy.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? What's up?
I was thinking of making the star field first.
Oh, okay. Then.
But it looks really hard, so I'm not gonna do that right now.
Why don't you learn how to play with the particles first?
I'm
Okay,
I'm trying.
that's what I'm suggesting. That's pretty cool. So,
All right.
what I would do
This
if
looks
I were
like
you,
it's pretty much set up to be the asteroid particles.
really,
Actually, yeah, because they're gonna be the ones that are bouncing off of stuff, not the ship's energy beam stuff.
I think the ship's fire coming out of that should totally
Bounce?
Yeah, because that way, if you're close to an asteroid and you move your ship to the back and you go like this, it'll go off the sides of the ship and off the sides of the asteroid and give you a like the space shuttle taking off, you know?
Yeah, but it'll bounce.
It will be cool. Trust me, when they all overlap, it'll look like a smoke cloud coming off. It'll look amazing.
Okay. Interesting.
What I would do is get this to look like one of the jets coming out of there as best you can. Attach it on there, and then just fly around with it on there and see if it does what you want, as if it was always on. And then have it figure out how to get it to turn on and off when you press on the gas.
Okay, so emitter simulating road space, max energy. I don't really know what this is. What does energy do again?
Energy is the how long it exists
Okay.
before it fades away. It'll also be how fast you move through the different colors too.
That makes sense. Is there any way to like stop it from emitting so randomly? Like, if I just want a stream of the particles, I don't want it to break up and look like that.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Okay.
I don't see anything that seems.
It depends on what you're setting.
Is that damping? What is damping?
That changes the way that the particles move.
Okay.
So hold on a second. We've got I think the problem with your like intermittent thing is that you want these to be equal. If you want to get everything equal, if you're gonna try to get a constant
But
string.
it's still lumpy. You see that?
Right. So now we need if you're gonna do that, everything changes everything. Get it kind of the way you want it without lumps, and then you can start changing other things. Because I think what will fix this is to pop the emission rate ridiculously high up. Particles are lumpy. It's a bunch of spheres. It's always going to be lumpy. And I think probably it would be better off like maybe like something like tiny emitter thing. So make it lumpy. Make it kind of look cool like that. And then maybe
I wanted to make it kind of be like little jets coming out and then smoke.
well, this is pretty good smoke. Let's make it grow like a whole like 2. And then you can have it fade out as it goes. Like when it gets to this size, it can be really fading out.
Right, because I can change the color to be more transparent each time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Very cool. Okay.
You can also do 2 particle emitters. You can have one being the smoke and one being the fire.
Yeah, but the smoke has to happen further down after the. I guess it can go underneath.
Well, it's going to be 3D at the moment, so I don't know, however you want to do it. I wouldn't put it down. Don't put it down. Put them all coming right out of the engine piece.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
Okie dokie. Bounce factor.
Yep, that's your physics stuff.
Slides with everything. Any material, any texture.
Usually some stars and smoke away.
How you copy?
If you select it and hit Control D, it will duplicate.
Control D is duplicate. Okay. Since I get this the way I like it, I can duplicate it for the next piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like even before you do that though, you should totally attach it to your ship and try moving around with it. I think that would be fun. Put your camera back out too.
I'm tired. It's dumb how tired I am.
And we're trying to reset our clocks, so.
We've been, yeah, like ever since we got back from PAX, which is like 3 hours earlier than here. Somehow that just like totally messed us up, and we've been on this weird nocturnal schedule for like the last week trying to reset things, and hasn't been happening. And so we had like 3 hours of sleep, and we're like, we're not gonna sleep again until it's like normal people sleep time. Because it's stupid. There's things that we need to get done during the day that we're just late doing because sleeping while we should be awake. Okay. Velocity, -1. There we go. Now it's pointing in the proper way. It's also way fat. Where did you go to make it so fat? Size grow? Yeah. That's where you did it. Okay. Kitty.
It will cost. Make me do it.
It's very sensitive. No. What did that just do? Okay, that's done. Treating this like it's Photoshop was an accident. I'm not used to this stuff. Okay. Okay. So attached, I just stick it right in the ship and that should do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see how this works.
Zoom around. I think you should randomize your smoke trail a little more so it's not constantly dying out at that
Following
one
out.
space at that exact time.
Randomize it? Okay, let me
Yeah.
see
So
what I can do.
your energy transmission, change it up.
Energy emission?
No, your max energy.
Okay, you said energy transmission. I have no idea what it's talking about.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that'll look. See, this is gonna like. It'll
Holy
push.
crud, it's way huger. I don't want it like that.
Well, don't put it like that.
Why is it so big?
Because it's going to grow at each time. Well, you 1.2.2 isn't anything. Now, all of your settings here will adjust to change other settings. That's just the way it works. Oh, and put your last one in like really transparent. So that way it fades way out at the end. It hits the middle of the bar. The middle of the bar. So that way it kind of fades away instead of popping out. It's also not as big a deal that it ends really big. Try that.
There's also like an unimpressive little sputtering of them. Can I make more?
Yeah.
Is it a problem?
Put it like yeah, 200 to 500.
I want it to be consistent.
Okay.
I think. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. You gotta try stuff. Don't just assume you know what you want. You gotta mess around with it a little bit.
I'm gonna have to set it still to.
It's a great smoke trail.
It's decent, yeah. I'm so stupid tired. I don't even know if I can do this for an hour, Calvin.
Well, but just do what you want then.
I'm just like amazed at how.
I'm right there with you. So don't worry about that.
Okay. Alright. I could see spending hours just trying to make one particle be nice. You know, like, I could definitely see that being something that people do. Hobbs, don't be a poopy head. Okay. What does this do? Okay. That's not what I want. I want. Yeah, there we go. That was like 0.1. Probably too little. let me try this. Bloop. Okay, interesting. I like the way it looks when it's going slow, but as soon as it goes fast, it looks poopy. I'm thinking I need to increase the size of them.
Maybe actually what you want to do
Velocity scale.
is change this to be like, because basically, oh, you got a random velocity.
I know, I put that there. That makes it go out a tiny bit. Random.
Okay.
It looks good. Or
So,
it did before.
So I think the thing is though, like if you keep your local velocity down,
then when I do the stuff, it'll actually be closer
Right.
together because it's not shooting
and it's going to
itself
be, yeah, it's going to be moving at, you're going to always be having it come out while you're moving, right?
Right, exactly. Thanks, Soft Kill. I agree. I like the little cone shape that I had going pretty well too. Still, I like it when I'm going like this speed. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Wall of asteroids.
It did, it went right through them.
Uh-huh.
How's that even happening? No idea.
Oh no.
At least your smoke fades out. That's great. That's perfect.
Hey
Okay.
Wayne, I'm playing with particles. I think the next thing I need to do is make it only go while I'm moving too. That has to happen in code. I know, Wayne. Calvin made art for it. The art just made it look like it's come a long way. But I've been tweaking it a bunch too, so it's fun. Oh, you found some particles for me?
I made some.
You made me some art. Excited. Why does that star look funny?
It's funny.
Okay.
It's a funny star. So wait, so this.
Hups,
You're a kitty.
don't meow at the door, kitten.
I'm gonna give you a random velocity.
Wait, that's Captain SPAAAAAAAAAAAAAT.
There we go. Now your particles spin too, because I gave them, they have sides.
Ooh.
So wait, see if this. It might not be big enough. I'm gonna increase your size of your particles to like.
0.5? Nah. Typing's hard.
It's crazy big. Let's see what
Okay.
this looks like. I don't know.
Let's see what's happening. No, that's cool.
Oh, they don't work at all.
Whoa. Why are they square? Oh, that actually looks really cool.
Why are they square?
Why are they
Indeed.
square?
Soft particle print.
Yeah, that's it. Wow.
Sprite
Like
2D.
flowers.
No, just a texture.
Hubs, kitty. Hubs, come here. This work offers you nothing. Puppy is full of empty promises. Yeah, I know. He's still talking. Here.
Yeah, let me figure this out. That's weird.
Give you the seat. I'll give Hobbs some internet time. Hobbs, say hello to the internet today. Are you being crazy? You cute? Okay.
Well, it's better.
Woo. Spirally smoke. I like it. Uh-oh, wow. You so narrowly missed. Whoa. Are you not colliding with the big asteroids? You look like... No,
Right.
okay. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Hobbs. Hobbs is the cutest kitty. He also meows at everything.
Why'd you do that? It's weird.
I don't know. I was testing things. It made things look interesting or something. I don't know. You told me to play with it, so I was playing with it.
I did. I said play with it.
I was ruining everything.
No, you weren't.
It's trying so hard.
I think it's like, it's a cool effect, but I'm not sure it's what.
It kind of doesn't fit the rest of the game.
I
Is
like
that what
the
you're thinking?
spirals.
Or what's
I'm
wrong with
happy
it?
that worked.
Well, I think what's going to happen is this is going to be more gray, that dark red, and then I'm going to make like a little triangle.
Maybe it's like the stars could like it should have a smoke trail and
Well, there's going to be, oh, jeez. Crashed right into that one. Wind Waker smoke effects. Oh,
yeah, that's
a
what
little bit, yeah.
that's what I was trying for. I was happy that it turned out at all.
Oh, now that Wayne's here, I have to share my Tim drawing. Wayne, like K-On! Games in chat, it was his birthday yesterday, and I'm super proud of this thing that I made. I have to share it with you, because I think you'll appreciate it. You have to watch it for a few seconds to get the full amazingness of it, but I made that. Not that I normally do requests, but just, and then I don't know why the animation happened. The animation was unnecessary, but I did it anyway. All right, Calvin,
Yes.
what do I need to do now? You're saying that the smoke is,
Well, you know, it's there.
okay.
Let's make it turn on and off with the thrust, so we can see what that looks like.
Okay. On and off with thrust. Okay,
So,
so
so let me show you what turns it on and off.
that might be very helpful.
Commit.
Oh, okay. And that's a public variable.
Uh-huh. Turn on, turn off.
Yes, Wayne.
So,
Okay.
um,
Attenuate, attenuate.
right.
So if I say, because the party's attached to the ship, and that's a public thing, if I say ship, blah, 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 emit equals bloop, it'll automatically grab that one.
I'm gonna suggest you do a thing.
Okay.
So we got a party here.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ellipsoid particle emitter. I think you can just do. I think you can just do particle emitter.
Hmm.
Let's just do one for the moment, and then I'll show you how to do many in a
Okay.
neat way.
Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but okay, we got this. So sweet. Now I'm just gonna go down to my controls here and say if up arrow. No wait. Right, because if energy equals 0, then it won't do any of this stuff. So energy is not greater than 0. Get key. The rigid body happens, stuff on it happens, and then I need to turn on the party. Party equals. How do you turn on an emitter?
I showed you. What is it? What is it? What I do? What I press?
You press that.
What is that?
Is that a Boolean?
Yes.
Can I just say true and it'll work?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
Well, that's why I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to think about it for a second.
Okay.
Not be sure, but you had the right idea.
Oh man. Okay. Try Probably good. Yeah, Wayne, I thought you'd enjoy that. I don't know. Just me. I'm really proud of the fact that I got him to wink. I snuck a little wink in there. Just, I don't know. He needed to do something with his eye. It was either that or like one of those little eye twitches that comes from underneath. But I like the wink better. He's kind of like hitting on the ladies. Or something. Okay. That's true if pressing the key, and that should, if I just hit save here and do this here, it should just, oh, wait. Cannot implicitly convert bool to unity engine emitter.
Yeah. No, you can't do that.
What does that mean?
What did you set to true?
The Boolean.
What Boolean?
The one that's the
So
party that you made.
That's a particle emitter. That's the component.
Oh, I have to say emit equals true.
Mm.
I didn't
Nope, that's
understand
okay.
that.
That's why you're learning.
Capital E, right? Because it's capital E there.
Oh, it capitalizes things for you. What's this? Public Boolean. I bet you can do either of those. No, integer count. I have no idea what that does.
Okay.
Okay, you want that
I
one.
want that one. All right.
I don't know.
Scary.
So before you press play, definitely turn that one off. So that it doesn't.
Doesn't it default as off?
Nope. Default is on. It was on before, remember?
Oh, okay. So then on start, where are you start? RNG 74 and your particle. There's two different particle emitters too. Do I want the sealed class?
No, you can't use that. You gotta do, what are you doing?
There's two different particle emitters. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
How did you turn it on?
Right, I don't want to create a new one. I don't know what the hell. What's that? It's a party.
Little
Hobbs
monster.
trying to eat your legs.
Yes.
Cat.
You monster.
Okay. Code gets so complicated. It's like there's so much stuff happening in here. It's starting to get hard to find. And I'm just making a stupid tiny little ship thing with all these stuff. Can't imagine what you go through, Calvin.
Just tell me I'm amazing more often.
I tell you you're amazing all the
No,
time.
more often.
More often.
amazing.
I made you pizza last night.
Yeah. That wasn't me being
I
amazing.
show
That was you being
my
amazing.
love through actions.
Well,
My appreciation and my awe of you is
Well.
expressed through me making you pizza from scratch.
I just want to be told that I'm amazing.
You're amazing, Calvin.
No.
All right, everybody, you need to follow Captain Robot. He's linked up on the Robot Loves Kitty Twitter. Follow Captain Robot and tell him he's amazing, because apparently Calvin doesn't get enough of that in his
No,
life.
I don't want that. That's bullshit.
No, it'd be real. Only do it if you think he is amazing.
No, I don't want. I
No,
don't want
because
that.
then if nobody thinks he's amazing,
Please don't do that.
Calvin tells me I have to stop now. All right, let's try this.
I don't want other people to tell me that I'm
I have
amazing. I
no-
want you to tell me that I'm amazing.
Well, it's going, so I did something wrong. It doesn't stop when I let go of the key.
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Pause. Nope. Oh, that works too. There's your errors. What's it say?
Variable the party of the helm has not been assigned.
I'm not helping you on purpose with some of these things. There's a bunch of errors that you will find.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, what do you do? It's the same thing you've been doing. It's programming in Unity. It's always the same stuff.
I haven't shown. There's nothing new here. What does that mean? Read this to me. Read the other thing to me.
What other thing? The
Read the
thing?
error. Read the error.
Okay. The variable, the party
Okay.
of the helm has not been assigned.
Okay. Show me where the party is.
The party. It's up here. You put it in.
Yeah, the party.
Yeah.
What is that referencing?
The party. Didn't you make this? You put this in.
I wrote that, but did nothing else. So what is that reference?
Particle emitter.
A particle emitter. Which one?
The only one we have.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I don't know how it works.
Well, it's a public.
Uh-huh.
It's on the helm,
Okay.
and it's none.
Oh, I see. All right. That works. Now I'm just confused.
Don't be confused. I'm trying to.
I don't
I'm
know
trying
how
to
this
let
stuff
you.
works.
I'm trying to let you discover the
No, I
problem
appreciate
so
being.
you get it as
I
you
appreciate
go.
running into the mistakes.
It's
and
gonna make
things.
you look kind of dumb, but you're
I
not
don't
dumb. You're super
know.
smart.
I don't mind if I look dumb.
All right, try now. See what happens. It's off. It's on.
And it doesn't turn back off again.
Just because you didn't tell it
I know.
to.
I just wanted to make sure I could go at least one way first before I went the opposite way.
Alright. Well, you did both, actually, already. You got it turned off at the start.
Yeah, which I may not actually need. No, I think I still do, actually.
Well, you can turn it off in the component.
It's confusing. I don't want to touch it. I'm scared. Easy enough to put in there. Okay, so. Oh, I get to use a new get key thing.
Really?
I think.
Why are you doing that?
Because I need to say, when you lift up on the up arrow, you stop emitting the particles.
That would work.
Right? How else would you do that?
I
don't know.
I could have done it other ways, but that would work, yes.
Is that
No, that's a great way.
simple
It
solution?
is a simpler solution than I was gonna do.
Oh, really? I want to hear what your solution is.
I was gonna have a boolean that checks and like make a switch that turns off. Basically, it's exactly what the get key up does, but in code.
Mm.
Like if it was down, set it to true, and then check and see if there's put an else on that one, and then if else is false, then and the other one was just down, then run once this thing.
Mm.
You know? Gosh, what is wrong with you?
What is
Why
it
are
called?
you
Is it
that?
called key up? Get key up. Get key up. Code up arrow. Woo. Then, in that case, party emit equals false. Save and find out if that worked. Whew. Oh my gosh. This is such hard work, you guys. Alright, I'm not emitting particles currently. There's cats running around. Oh my gosh, it works. So totally works. I can sputter through space now.
Awesome.
Whoop. $105 points. You have fun playing with your cat, Calvin?
I have to, otherwise he tries to eat.
Yeah. Cats are dangerous. Oh no! Run! Come on. Shields respawn. Man, I'm tempted to like turn the camera around so people can watch Hobbs because he's being ridiculous.
No, push the rack.
Alright, so this is pretty cool. Bonk. Alright. A little Captain Space Cat here. So now to duplicate this, here's the question. All the code that I just wrote
Yes.
is referencing a single thing called the party. I can just take another of the party, put put it in there and it should be fine, right?
You could.
Is there something that'll break?
No, but then you're gonna have to do it like, let's say you want a smoke for each side and like a star for each side, right? Little sparkle stars coming out
Right.
as well. So you have,
Sure.
that's 4 things. And that sounds like a pain in the butt to do, right? Because now you got to set this one on, this one on, this one on, this one on. And
Okay.
you could do that, or you can learn a new thing. What do you choose? Learn a new thing.
Show me the new thing.
Okay.
I'm tired. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Onwards.
Onwards.
Education.
Let's open
Oh
up
my
the home.
gosh. Okay.
You've done a little bit before. You're gonna go
Oh, we're making a shelf.
an array. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have to be like this right now? I'm trying to do
Hey,
a thing.
I know what to do. I know what to
Oh
do.
yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, turn on the magic thing.
Look, oh my God.
Yeah, he almost flipped over.
We have an automated cat toy that he
I think this is
absolutely
the
loves.
first thing I have ever purchased that was marked as seen on TV.
But look
It's
at him. He's
basically
like
this little plastic skirt
entertained completely.
that has a little rubber tail that pokes out from under it and spins around. And he's funny because he'll like his paw will be up like this and he'll be watching it really intently and he goes like this and he's just watching it and then his paw goes.
Yeah, he doesn't attack it sometimes.
He just he just curls his paw.
He
It's
just watches
super
it
adorable.
and pretends he's attacking it. Okay.
Okay.
Particle
Back to no
emitter
more cats.
array.
Array of particles.
The parties.
Now I have to change that everywhere I
Yeah,
reference
yeah.
it.
There's like 2 places.
Why do you have to change the name of it?
Because you're gonna have to change all kinds of things. That's okay.
Okay.
But it's okay, right?
No,
We're
I
gonna
want
do
it
a
to be
thing.
hard. Okay.
We're gonna do this. Ready?
Okay.
For each.
For each.
For each particle emitter. PE. Particle emitter. PE.
Attached to this, I'm assuming.
In parties.
Okay. Parties.
Parties.
P-A-R-T-I-E-S is the proper.
The parties. Bam.
That-
You go like this, and then instead of this, you go PE.
Hubsy come. Hubs.
He's just standing on it. He's happy. Let him be.
Yeah. His tail's whipping around.
So it cries out. We're just gonna break the motor.
Oh yeah. That's fine though, whatever.
For each
Particle emitter.
particle emitter called PE inside of the parties,
The particle emitters are all false.
do this.
Okay. So I should put this inside of that if statement that I had
You gotta
before
select
as
the whole
well.
thing, not just like some of it.
I don't even want the false part.
Well,
I'll just change that. Controls here. Okay. True.
he's hiding behind your guitar while I'm stalking you.
Yep. He's so funny.
There
Oh,
it
and
goes.
he's going out. The creepy Pete. He's gonna unearth the creepy Pete. It's already halfway there.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sweet. I don't even have to edit that one. Awesome. Save. Dang it. I don't know.
Cool.
Okay. Let's
Try
that and then
well-
put in a new one.
Well, let's put in a new, let's put in a new one and reference both of them. So
So I need
gonna-
to
Control D,
duplicate.
and then just slide it over to the other side. Hold on. Okay. So hold on. Stop. And Control Z and put it back over here. If you just hit these arrows, it'll just move those arrows. It'll just move it
so
on that, right?
exactly
So
on
you
that
can't do
plane.
that. Right. So that then you can get it a little bit more, so they both come out of the same
Oh,
spot
I see.
ish,
Okie dokie.
which is I think cool. All right. So now check in your ship in the helm, and now you've got the parties. Click on that. You've got size of 0. Just drag and drop parties onto that one. Fill them up. Drag and drop your particle emitters.
I want to put these.
Right on that. There you go. So it says 1,
Oh.
and 2. So now you can see them, like, click on one. It highlights the top, on bottom.
Oh,
You got
cool.
the right ones. Good.
All
Good
right.
to go.
Sweet. Okay.
So these are your first loops.
Loops. How are these loops? What's a loop?
You're 4 each.
For each is a loop.
Yeah.
For each. Why is it a loop?
Because it goes through one, and it goes through the next one, and it goes through the next one, and it goes through the next one. That's a loop. That's what a loop is.
It's because they look like evil eyes.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
Sure.
The dark.
Just play. See what it looks like. Turn off.
Yep.
That is cool. When it spins around.
No. Come on. Shoot all the things. I'm not very efficient. No, you bumped my fish. Oh, crap. Oh, I died. All right, that's awesome. Okay. Now, if I want to change the way one of the particles works, and I want it to take effect for both of these particles, is there a way to bulk edit? Like now there's 2 engines, but if I want to add something
You want
or
to
change
change
the
both of them?
size or something, if I want to do both of them, do I just select both? And that's okay?
Yep. Things that are different on both of them are going to be
you
you
can't
get
edit.
little dashes.
Okay.
This works with most things. You can even, if like, let's say on this one we add a audio source, which we're gonna eventually want to do, right?
Actually, it'll be more like a little
Now,
calculator.
when you co-click them, it says components that are only on some of the selected objects cannot be multi-edited.
Oh, because audio can't be.
Right, so you can still, even if it had like mostly not the same stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah, if you want to edit them, now you can do it that way.
Neat. Okay. So I want to make a new particle that looks like little jets of flame coming out of the ends. Why?
Just because I made a thing and I want you to
Oh,
try
okay.
it.
Okay.
So
Are you making the star field?
no, not Starfield, but I'm going to duplicate that one, right, and temporarily move it out here so we can see it.
Is there a way to not show those
3.
edges on the thing?
So you have control over the intensity of them. This is your selected outline. See how this one has one?
Yeah.
So edit, preferences, colors.
Oh, I
There's
see.
all kinds of stuff in here that's really useful. First of all, everybody should do this. You see the play mode tint? Everybody who's using Unity should put this to like
Red.
just let you know that you are in play mode.
Like Hobbs is.
Like Hobbs is, exactly.
Because
So-
what happens is in Unity, when you make edits while you're play testing, they aren't always
Like, see?
saved. And so therefore you want to be
I
warned.
brought your opacity on the selected object way down.
Okay.
So it's an active
Yeah.
wireframe.
That's way less intrusive. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
You can still see it.
Yeah, it's visible, but it's
So,
not
like,
blocking my view.
These are still going to be there because there's so many of them. Let's.
I'm amazed at how long he gets entertained by that.
I know. It's crazy.
I'm gonna turn it off. The noises. Sorry, Hobbs. Go ahead, you can take the seat.
Taking the seat.
I know, I
want to
watched
play
you
for a
slowly
second.
move your leg.
I just want to take over because I have so much fun with particles.
Really, Hobbs? You need window time? You're like a lion surveying the kingdom. Oh, it's raining.
particle velocity has them going back towards the outlet. I'm going to make these.
Well, you're doing a great job of showing me how to do these things, Calvin.
Stuff it.
What does the ellipsoid do? Change the shape of the particle itself?
Yeah, it changes the shape of the emitter area.
Oh, I see, I see. Nifty. Did you want to play Legend of Dungeon after this, or are you super done? Must be greater than 0.
Maximum distance for closest grade house shape.
I'm ready for a nap.
I
Can you
know.
sleep yet? Oh my gosh.
Random rotation. Don't simulate world space.
So yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm learning to watch Calvin while he plays with stars.
It's gonna look really cool. Give me some-
I know, you're just so funny. You keep losing the whole Alex is trying to learn thing. You're just like, we have to make this cool thing.
There we
So
go.
how is everybody? Having an awesome Saturday? Fonts. Yeah, you got stars going there. Do you want to try that out? See what happens?
Are you pretending to be in charge?
Those are named party as well. That's not confusing.
They're all parties.
Parties of particles.
Red.
Oh yeah, that makes it plain. Ooh. At the very start, I think they should be like red.
Oh, sometimes it doesn't trigger here. Off. Yep.
Why is that happening? Oh, I think I
I
know why.
Yeah.
They're not in the right update thingy thing. But I can put it anywhere, so. I think that's what's going on. Sweet. All right. Let's make the smoke and the particles work cool together. That looks awesome. You have fun,
I
Calvin?
had fun. Thank you. Anyway.
Of course. I know this is like your favorite part. Calvin's favorite part of making games is making them juicy. He's like a juice master. Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Alright, so these two, first initial thing is red. Like orange. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's try that. And then I want the other two parties to be more smoky colors. So
Video games plus pizza equals $4.
Video games plus pizza equals $4, Calvin. How does that work?
I don't know. Ask Wade.
What am I doing? I'm switching this from being readiness to being kind of grayed, subdued, smoky colors. Yes, smoky. And then I want this one to be kind of black, and then this one I'm gonna have actually get paler. I think this should look cool.
We should change the stars shader to be like additive instead of.
Shader.
Particles. Make it particles additive. Yeah. It'll be brighter.
They're like almost too bright now, though.
That's great.
I might want to change that color then.
I think it looks cool. They could be a little bit smaller. It's start from. To be the only thing I can really change. The minimum size of that one, I put that down to like 3 and the other one to 0.5.
No.
5. Nope.
Oh, I like them big, like they're like these super explosions.
No, they're not supposed to be like that.
Oh, well, let's try this. Let's see what happens.
You can make stars.
Everything turned red and I panicked for a second.
Oh man, that looks so cool.
No! That's fun. Alright. There's still definitely things I need to do. But that was really cool. Okay. Awesome. Alright, these need to be even more. You need to be like a 2. Okay. Thanks, Lois. Having a lot of fun. Adding the shiny things is a nice break from all the coding things I've had to do.
Plus, you learned how to do it with simple loop things.
I learned how to do a loop today. I probably will forget it pretty quickly, but I did learn. I think offline I'm gonna go through all of my code and comment it out, or like I'll run like a silent stream with some music. You guys can keep me company while I do it, but it's not gonna count towards the official hour stuff because it's just gonna be me doing really boring stuff probably. All right. I wanted to do a Starfield, and then I think we're done for the day because I'm at the hour mark. They could be blue. That's technically a higher.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because you're gonna get red, white, and blue stars.
But yeah, the other thing is it's like
it
doesn't have to be appropriate. It just has to be
Cool to look at.
Yeah, it just has to give me the feeling of
Coolness.
the thing. And since they're kind of star shaped, the fact that they go from like red to yellow to white, it's nice. They're all like warm colors. Okay. So I need to make. Should I just copy one of these to make the next particle emitter
What do you
for the
make?
star space?
Oh sure, yeah. You can.
Just copy
I do that
whatever.
I do that all the time, and then just drag it out of there. Yep, perfect.
First things first, the ellipsoid needs to be like 100 or something.
Yeah, look at that.
Maybe that's too much.
Well,
Whoa.
zoom out. You can see it like as far as like where the camera's, but yeah, it's way too big.
Yeah. So maybe.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
it turns off.
Yeah, our internet went out for a second. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Immediately the fear was, oh no, did we forget to pay the bill?
Oh.
That was my immediate thought. But it's raining, so who knows what's going on. Yay, internet. Imagine as soon as you lose internet, you learn a lot about yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
What did we learn?
You learn that we panic.
I didn't panic.
No, I know.
You panic and I don't.
I think,
Is that what we learned?
what?
That you panic and I don't? Is that what we learned?
No, we both were like, well, okay. Oh man, you guys, you missed all my cool actions that I was doing in my game. But I think,
Super rainy up.
I'm gonna set these to be white for longer, and then be peach. And then I'm gonna build this out, and Calvin will load it into the cool internet, and you guys can try it out and tell me what you think next time. Which will not be tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow because it's Calvin's birthday. Plus, there's a thing at the, we live an hour away from the place that is like the world's biggest arcade. Like they have the world's biggest collection of arcade stuff. Which is super cool. So there's an event happening there for, I think, just for some sort of college game dev thing, and we got invited, so we're doing that. I'm gonna build this.
You have to go watch Doctor Who.
And then, yes, Doctor Who.
It's important.
Possibly out there somewhere. Build.
Yes. Select.
Building! Prepare for Sibia? I don't, what does that mean? Should I be afraid? Alright, it's built.
Cool.
Do I need to put it somewhere? I do. I need to put it.
You should build it to mine. No, you have to put it in mine.
I have to put it in your thing. Bam. Copy and replace. Well, Calvin celebrates his birthday on the 31st. But technically it's
Wait, no. Before when it becomes like the 5th, I celebrate it on the 31st. And then as the 31st approaches and Halloween approaches, I celebrate it on the 5th.
You try to skip your birthday.
I skip it.
You don't though.
I totally do.
No, I don't let you. I need the cake, Calvin.
I haven't aged in years.
I have so many reasons to make you want to have your birthday, and all of them are cake.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right, I'm going to play this again because that was actually really neat. Oh, close this part. Play. I want to play. There we go. All right, so we've got the shield is in. Shield is working. Oh, the one thing I forgot, I didn't fix the blaster particle effects turning off reliably. I think I actually want the ship to move faster. Maybe, can you make it so that the more fuel you have, the faster you move?
I don't know. Can you do that?
I should be able to. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Let's do that later, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's more important that you stop the stream so we can watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me just draw some pretty patterns in the sky. Oh my gosh, what? Did you see that?
Did you explode?
Something went flying. I don't know what that was.
Could have been anything.
Pretty patterns. Pretty patterns. Whoa, oh man, I got so many things. All right. Kamikaze mode.
Bam.
Oh, that was very short-lived kamikaze mode. The soft kill, the reason why the red is happening is something Calvin just recently learned about, which is that you can have the entire interface of Unity change colors when you're in play mode. And that's important because if you're in play mode and you make changes inside of Unity,